Hello guys and welcome back to the Mini Daily channel, and this video is going to be a big flex to my very small ego, which is my channel. Now the reason why I'm posting this, if you haven't read the title, is because a very famous YouTuber just, out of all the games in the world, decided to pick my game that I had the world record on and made a video about it and explaining it. Now this is a very exciting moment for me, considering that I have good friends, so considering that he considers me as one, as he watched my video and thinks that I am great, and I can proudly put that on the top 10 things I can do on my bucket list. Anyway, so this video will be the exciting response to his speedrun. Now I've already watched it. You can watch it as well, the links will be in the description. But I'm just gonna say, if he ever reacts to this, EazySpeezy, to be honest, your record, if I'm gonna be completely honest, is not bad, considering that when I first did this, considering that you probably took around, I'm guessing, 2 days of you just recording and streaming it, and considering that you didn't search it up, well, you looked at my video at the end, but most of the time you didn't search it up, and you actually did it in 2 days, was pretty impressive, considering that people don't take the nerve to just beat this and do all of that. It will take too long. So you did that all in 2 days, or maybe in the 1 day, and you made a speedrun, which is very good. And I was just saying that your record is not bad, but I've noticed that there's some minor adjustments that I could do, and there's some glitches if you ever want to come back and try and beat it again, because I mean, it's a speedrun. You could come back if you want to. One big improvement that you can do here is use the 56 skip if that's being adjusted. So I just had here, so we go to 56. So what you do is that you right click here, and then you left right click here, and you wait for 2 seconds, and you hit red, quickly hit that again, hit blue, and then you hit yellow faster. The reason why it does this is basically when you hit red and hit red again, the game thinks that you've hit in blue and red at the same time, so you just did two blue and yellow. And it's faster, considering that you don't have to go all the way to here, all the way back, all the way here. You can go straight here and then back. And if you're really good, you don't even have to use the right clicking method, and you can just go there even if you're invisible, which is what I do. But you don't have to be as good as that. You're just gonna make sure that you right click, go over there, make sure you double tap twice, because in Adobe Flash Player, it didn't happen in the previous one, but in Adobe Flash Player you had to click twice for actually be useful. You do that, and then voila, you save around 3 or 4 seconds, which is not really that much, but in this game it does. Now what is probably the biggest saver is not doing any of the glitches and stuff, but it's actually just getting better at the game. Now, as you said to yourself, it's basically is just muscle memory of knowing the questions, but I don't look at the question or look at what it says and then find it, because that takes too long. So what I do is that I memorize these 4 blocks. These are they're rectangles. These are very important, and they all have a number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know it's basically how it works is that how I go so fast is that I know each box I need to press. So this is 3, 2, 1, and then I go up, and basically it goes muscle memory. And before I even do the question, in my brain I know what's coming up, so I can instantly react. You go slow at the start, but when you do better, you can do this much faster. Okay, I messed up. But basically, you can go so much faster that you can do the whole question 1 to question 34 in under 15 seconds, which is a big save if you keep going on than the other questions. Yes, they can save a lot of time, but this is just alternatively getting better. And of course, this is not just for question 134. The whole muscle memory play is here, and you can save around 30 seconds, and I'm not even kidding. But just keep playing the levels. You press this tab button right here, it instantly starts this, and you can keep practicing the first 3 or the first 5, which is the hardest in my opinion. And you can keep practicing to make sure you go faster, like this, to make sure that when you actually do speedrun attempts, you're so much more capable and much faster that you can actually get better times. Now, if you want to be even extreme and saving much more time, you need to emphasize the importance of jitter clicking and butterfly clicking. Now there is a lot of like spammy questions. I'm pretty sure there's 3. Right, next 159, 81, and 109, and they all play a Falcon, just clicking as fast as you can, and that's how you save the most amount of time. So for me, I use butterfly clicking, but it's really hard to do, so what you want to do is try and do jitter clicking to go faster. So now I don't have a camera on, but I'll try to explain to you very possibly. So you use your middle finger and your thumb, and you place it on the left side of your mouse. And as soon as you do that, you kind of want to vibrate it on the mouse and make sure that the click actually takes place. If you do that, then you go much faster than like 3, and you can save like a second right there. And you can use on the 3 of the questions, we can save around 3 seconds, which is what you also could do is the cat. And the cat's a very, very important level. It can start runs, but basically there's a way to always do good in the cat and get around about a 5-second cat, or known as a 2-cycle purr, when he purrs right here. So that's a 1 cycle purr, and that's a 2 cycle purr. So I'm not doing that good. So I've almost done the full bar. Basically, you want to go in like a very vibrated and very fast motion, up around right here. Doing that goes really fast. It starts slow right at the bottom, but it goes fast at the top. So if you're doing it and it's not going as fast as you think it does, keep going, because it will keep going up. You can use the same cat method in 81, but instead of doing like this, you want to aim it like this and make sure that you get the whole pole. It's much, much faster than doing it here. Well, you think what people do is that they get hurt and they kind of do like this. You're not actually doing that much. If you're doing this and it hurts you, go slowly, but make sure you get the whole pole. It all counts as part of the clicking thing. Also, it doesn't bring up the toenail question. It just takes time. Another big time save you can do is on question 91, the Mars question, when you got to click exactly which ones. So this is kind of hard, but it's not that hard. But basically the best way is 92. So you want to always know there is 194, 27, 26, 14, 9, 3, 2.11, and 0.4. The time is this. You go here, all the way to that one here, round about here, 14, 9, 3, 2.11, and 0.4. You get into the rhythm, and you want the bomb to keep going up, 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 until you reach 10. But make sure you don't go higher than 10, because when Mars is singing, the bomb will still go. So it wouldn't work as well. So make sure that if you're going really, really good, make sure you don't go too good. You make sure you might want to stop just as that bomb appears, so you get the fastest time. Question 92. Now, of course, one of the biggest time saves is, of course, the Epic 10. It can save around 10 seconds, and I'm going to tell you how to do it currently. So let's start with the Epic 10. 101, the 2-hour question. You want to put your mouse in the middle of the 1 and 10 years, so automatically get the C. And 8, the I is the hardest part. Make sure you get along here. And you hear wah, wah. Do that rotation continuously to always get better at it. Now 1 and 2 is hard, but it's just basically knowing where exactly the dots are. I'll go a bit slowly, so you can take time. But basically, it's kind of in this stuff. When there's squares, don't worry about them. Hitting the squares is actually kind of hard, as hitting the circles. This one will be hard. You might want to go slow there. Go where this C is, click right there, and then you know this, but you just double click, hit that too. Then go around here, around up there. I think that was bad. But where like this one is right here, when it picks up massive, when it picks up here, you want to go around here. Now of course you just left click, you don't have to do this question. And 107, you just want to hold that fine. You don't have to click the game over button. It won't save time. Then you do here, and then you go right here to hit the 4, /8, and you do the 1, 5, and the 1, 6 quickly because it's the 1, 6. Then 23, the 4, 2, like that. And of course this is the question with the jitter clicking, so use your jitter clicking, like this. And I saw that you got around like a 3 on the timer. You can get around a 4 or a 5, good enough. Go in the middle of the 1, 1, 10, and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there you go. All very mixed things. If all of this is played, you can get a time under sub 5 minutes, and you can finally say to yourself that you've beaten this game in under 5 minutes. And congrats, and thank you.